Hi there! Today's recipe, onion rings, regular and cheese burst. Always wondered how they turned out so crispy at restaurants? With my tips, you'll be able to cook them perfectly yourself. Did you subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon for the latest updates? We'll require large or medium sized onions, plain flour seasoned with a bit of salt, pepper, any dried herb of your choice. I am adding oregano, a bit of garlic powder. Mix it all up and keep it aside. This is equal amount of plain flour and corn flour. Add in a bit of pepper powder, salt, repeat with the oregano and add in some chili flakes. Give it a mix. Pour in water to make the slurry. Keep it aside. We'll also require a few slices of bread, preferably stale bread. For the breadcrumbs, just break them up and put them into a mixie jar. Grind it and you have fresh breadcrumbs. Keep it in a bowl, ready for coating. Some mozzarella cheese. Remove the outer skin, wash the onions and slice them into thick rounds. I got about 3 slices from each onion. Ideally, they should be about 1/4 of an inch thick. There. So I'll just wash them one more time. After the second wash, just pat them dry with a cotton cloth as best as you can. And then just release the rings carefully from each slice. This is the fun part, though my eyes are burning up. This is no good. That's the last one. These extras can be used up as onion paste. The next step would be to make pairs of rings, one large and one about 2 sizes smaller, and have them ready. Take the dry flour mixture and dip each ring to coat them once with the dry flour. This is how they look. Set them aside. The next step is to dip the rings in slurry that we had prepared and coat them with the breadcrumb. Make sure that you have a good coating. Shake off the excess and keep it aside. Slurry, breadcrumbs. This is completely a vegetarian recipe. Keep it aside and continue with the rest of them. That's after the first coating. For the ones that had been paired up, just take the mozzarella and fill it in between the gaps of the 2 rings. Try the recipe. If you like it, leave your feedback in the comment section and share it with your friends. Continue with the rest. Once they are all done, it's time to crumb coat them. Just carefully dip them one by one into the slurry and coat them with the breadcrumbs. Shake off the excess. The next one goes in. Similarly, repeat with the rest of them. Like always, I'll give them a second coating. So just thin down the slurry. We don't want it too thick. These are the ones with the cheese. Dip them in slurry. Give them a second coating with the breadcrumbs. Keep them aside. Repeat with the rest of them. Once they are done, just put them in the fridge for 15 to 20 minutes before you fry them. Coat the regular ones too a second time. I'll fry some of them today. The rest I'm keeping in an airtight box in the freezer, and they should stay good for up to a week. Fry the onion rings in hot oil 2 times. Once they get a light color, drain the oil and take them out. Now for the ones with the cheese stuffing, again we'll flash fry them. Get them out, drain the oil, fry the rest. Just before you want to serve, fry them a next time. This will ensure that you have really crispy onion rings. Keep the heat high and fry briefly. Time to get them out. Fry the rest of them. Now these have turned out to be really crispy. That's how crispy they've turned out. Just stack them up. Sprinkle some oregano or any herb that you're using and a bit of the chili flakes. That's ready to serve. Serve them immediately with ketchup or mayo and enjoy.